Good evening and welcome to Heroes
Hey-o!
Brush Hour.
It is happening. We're doing the thing that we do on Thursday night, which involves some sort of speed painting, some sort of strange. Don't read chat. No, don't read it. Don't read it.
Don't read it out loud.
Don't let them.
New follower.
Don't let them sway. RNG God, you are awesome. Thank you for following. Wib, everyone's saying Wib. RNG God says good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
must
morning
be here for Wib, I guess. Because it's certainly not morning here.
A Wib morning time. Yeah. It's 10 o'clock in the evening here in the Midwest, and
it's 4 in the goddamn morning.
It's 4 in the morning where our guest
we have a long history of bringing Brits on the show at ungodly hours.
We'd really like to just fuck them up as much as possible.
Yeah,
it's just
I hope
a thing.
Your day is horrible for the rest of the day.
Joke's on you. I don't sleep like a normal person.
Nice. Sleeping is overrated, I think.
It is. It's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time. So let's say hi to our guest before we get too far into it. We're going to do the standard thing. So before I introduce you, Wib, sir, my friend, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. I'm going to ask you who you are, where people can find you to see your contents and yourselves. And the third question is going to be, why did you agree to do this?
Okay. Well,
so go.
I am Wib, although you can call me Matt if you're nasty. I make YouTube videos primarily, which you can find over on the Snipe and Wib channel. I make them with my wife, Snipe. They're all about, a lot of it's about like old Warhammer content, so like the old books and stuff, which are conveniently right there. And yeah, that's what we do. I also have a side channel where I talk about Transformers because I'm a grown-up.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you can also find me on @WibDoesTweets on Twitter, and I am on Twitch at twitch.tv/SnipeandWib. And I said yes to this because I have poor impulse control.
Nice. Love it. And we've talked years ago on my podcast, the Havoc.
Don't tell me that's years ago. Don't tell me that's years ago.
It was like probably 4 years ago that you were on my podcast, something like that.
Before the dark times.
It was before before pandemic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a while ago. So we had a nice conversation. And I'm a huge fan of what you do, Snipe and Wib. I absolutely love your videos. I watch all of them. Like literally, I'm like a fan. And I will tell you something, Wib. I had speaking of the pandemic, I had COVID in December last year. And I literally was in my basement because my wife's like, you're moving down to the basement. You're staying there until you're over this. And I said, fair. So I was in the basement just feeling like absolute fucking trash. And I literally just watched all your videos on Snipe and Wib channel. And that's what I did. And that's
where that dislike came from.
He recovered faster.
And I recovered faster, yeah. So here's the thing, because we were talking about what's that game? There's that game, it's like space, it's with the ships. It's kind of like Battlefleet Gothic, but for like
Space
babies.
Fleet.
Space Fleet. Yeah. And I keep trying to tell people about Space Fleet, and you guys were talking about it, and I'm like, it exists. This is a thing that exists in real life. Like, I always try to tell people about it, and they're like, I don't fucking know what you're talking about. It's like, you drop the dice in the lid, and wherever the dice scatter is like if it's a hit or... And anyway, so yeah.
I mean, that thing's actually from like all of the games they did in like that little batch. So there's Space Fleet. I'm pointing behind me because the box is literally on top.
You got it. Yeah, you got it. Nice.
Which is Space Fleet, Crunch, and then Mighty Armies and Ultramarines, which were the 4 like starter games they put out in 1990. That were all sort of made from whatever they had lying around.
Yeah, sure. With like the shittiest rules that you could imagine.
Oh yeah. And they sort of the unifying thing for them, apart from being made from whatever they had lying around, was that you had to roll your dice in the lid, and it had this hit and miss thing.
Yeah.
Which sometimes felt awfully arbitrary. Sometimes kind of worked. I think in Crunch it kind of works. But yeah, very strange.
Zero sense in any of it, but like it was one of those games that I enjoyed and I played a lot. and nobody ever has any clue what I'm talking about. So I was vindicated.
Did you ever play it with the expanded rules with all the stuff?
Who
from
do you
White
play
Dwarf?
against if nobody's
No.
played it?
No,
Yourself?
like my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, like just at the house or whatever, whatever rando friends I could con into coming over and like playing my goofy ass Warhammer games, that kind of thing.
I conned my dad into playing 40k once.
Nice.
When I was like 13, and
What's up, Paint Station Minis?
Nice.
Screen.
if I remember rightly, I think the game started with the only time I managed to accurately guess the range on a whirlwind, because this is back when you had to
Oh
guess
yeah, you had to guess.
That's my favorite part of the game.
Yep.
And then dropped a whirlwind shot directly on basically everything that he had, and he was like, "Oh, is this the game?" I'm like, "Normally, no."
Salamander Live, thanks for the follow. Yeah, there's something about like
Myself.
there's something about like just like killing somebody like mercilessly in a game that you want them to play like maybe more than one time.
I had a terrible one, not against someone who's just getting into the game, but the last game I played was against a friend's Eldar, who was like I think it was the first proper game they were playing with their Eldar. Like, so they've been painting them up, and it's like a second edition force, because that's basically what they still had.
Sure, yeah.
It was like a 1,000-point game, and I felt so bad because I accidentally made the absolute hardest counter to the exact force he brought. And I think I lost like 2 models and just completely just wiped him out. And it was like he just conceded on turn 2, and I was like,
yeah,
sorry.
It do be like that sometimes. So we got a lot of chats going on here, Andrew.
Yeah, everybody's trying to hustle bingo already.
I want to tell you. So
I'm gonna say.
So check this out.
I'm gonna say, Sorian, I don't think you're really surprised. Plus, we haven't even talked about it.
So here's the thing, Wib. I'm gonna tell you something about the show here. We have a little bingo game going on, and it's become a thing now where the viewers, the chatters, try to trick us into doing the things that are on their bingo cards.
Yeah.
Pontius Claw the second. Thank you for the follow, and I think it's hilarious. I think it's funny, but like most of the time, people are just trying to get us to say things or do things that are part of the bingo, and that's most of our chat. That's most of our chat action.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Dr. Rhino, how's it going?
There are quite a few new people here.
There are some new people.
There's several new people here. There's a bingo game. You can look next to chat. There should be a little pop out. It says stream bingo. You can check your bingo card.
You can do it.
And if you get bingo, we give you money.
I'll give you a
$16 American dollars, which is worth more than the British pound now, I think.
$16 gift card to Games Workshop is what I'll give you if you win bingo. But we're only going to have one winner. We accidentally had 2 winners the other day, and I'm working that out. But only one winner.
Rookie bingo mistake having to win.
It's bingo move.
The prize goes up every time somebody wins. It goes up by $1.
Every time.
We're
going to
up
have
to
to stop
16 now.
We're going to have to stop it. So I'm going to tell you, for all the new people that are hanging out in chat, welcome to the Heroes Rush Hour. It's really awesome to have you here. We are a 1-hour head-to-head speed paint competition show against, usually it's myself, I'm Dan, and there's Andrew, who is also one of the Warhammer Heroes, thus the title Heroes Rush Hour. And then we also like to bring on guests to the show to have them challenge us Iron Chef style to the 1-hour speed paint. But that's not all, because it is very interactive for the viewers during the 1-hour speed paint. If you look down at the bottom of the chat, you're gonna alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. If you look down at the bottom of chat, you're gonna see that you can do redemptions. There's multiple redemptions that you can do either for Dan, Andrew, or the guest. That's gonna make us do weird stuff to slow down the speed paint. So it's things like doing squats, singing a song,
putting on our
changing hands,
hero medals,
putting on our hero medals, like people really like us doing. We got to change that one. So, the longer you watch, the more channel points you get, the more
Dan, sing it.
You can do. What am I already got to sing a song? Oh man, hold on. So, like, usually this makes more sense while
people are blowing their wad. I don't know.
People are going crazy with it. But yeah.
Yes, chug a lug. Chug whatever drink you have.
Chug whatever
the whole thing.
Chug the whole thing. Yeah. We haven't even started painting yet, but these are the kind of redemptions. Oh my gosh. Have you ever been close to tragedy or been close to folks who have? Have you ever felt a pain so powerful, so heavy you collapse? No. Well, I've never had to knock on wood, but I know someone who has. which makes me wonder if I could. It makes me wonder if I never had to knock on wood. And I'm glad I haven't yet, because I'm sure it isn't good. That's the impression that I get through the horn. There you go. That's
Do I need to go get my trumpet? I was in a ska band in high school.
Trumpet.
Nice.
There
I
you
too do a ska band, so
Yes, and that's why I thought I would
Scots.
try to do a little bit of that for you there, Wib.
my boss tone. I saw my boss tones like before I knew I was into ska. And, like I saw them supporting Sum 41.
Nice.
And I was like,
Wow.
oh, this is weird. I didn't know what ska was, and then many years later, I was like, yep, I would have enjoyed that way more.
Oh wow, yeah.
So I got to give General Conquer a compliment. He has redeemed Get a Compliment from Dan. General Conquer, I think you're fantastic. Thank you for being on the stream. I think you're a wonderful human being. You're handsome. You're funny. You're warm. You're compelling. There's a mystery behind your eyes that I can't quite make out, but I can't stop looking into your eyes.
He doesn't know that we can
the longer
see
I
them.
do,
We can see
I can
every
see you.
guest.
I've been watching
in
you
chat.
sleep. Anyway,
We can see all
no.
of you guys. Yeah.
You're fantastic. Thank you for being so supportive. It's awesome to have you on the stream. You're here a lot. You're always hanging out. You're redeeming stuff. You're having a good time with us, and that's the mark of friendship right there. Like, you're my boy. We peeps.
You're my boy, General Conquer.
Oh,
Darts
yeah.
Yes, I'm kicking your absolute ass at the lunch club.
Zone Oscillation!
Ah!
We already redeemed Zone Oscillations. Wib, Zone Oscillations is
my
a funny
camera
dance
messed
that
it
you
up.
do
Look
with your arms in the air. So
Okay.
you must now Zone Oscillate as well. There you go.
Okay.
Wonderful. That's a great Zone Oscillation.
I've literally
All right.
got a zone
We need to
behind
go
over
now.
there if you want me to just
Everybody
play that
sing
around.
your point.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Everyone is like,
Everyone blowing their
everyone
what?
is dropping their
Roro-
voice. Andrew, you got to sing a song.
Roro Mini says so much stuff's going on. You're new here. This isn't even a
There's
lot
a lot
going
of
on. The
stuff
show hasn't
going
even
on.
started yet. So y'all buckle up if you like this.
No,
I need to
look
sing
at
a
the
song
zone.
now. Is that what it was?
Wherever
up,
you
friends?
this
It's our
guy's
turn,
time
baby.
to even start.
Gator boots with the pimped out Gucci suits. Ain't got no job, but I stay sharp. Can't pay my rent, cause all my money's spent. But that's okay, cause I'm still fly.
Yes.
Big gas
Oh.
in my new
Oh.
E-Class.
Oh.
But that's alright, cause I'm gonna ride. Do I keep going?
Dude, that was awesome. No, that was great. That was great. I got to give Wolffire 1187 a compliment, and I'm happy to do that. Wolffire 1187, you're fantastic. My goodness, like, you're just a great person. I heard you're a fantastic cook as well, and that you're funny. You're quick with a sly word and a witticism, and I like that. You think really fast. You're smart. You're good at math. You're very handsome. I mean, there's so many things about you. Like, I can't even narrow it down. But I think you're a great human being. If we got to say one thing about you, is that you're a kind, caring, generous, loving person. And, I can't really say enough nice, good things about you. And I appreciate you being on the stream. I appreciate you being supportive. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with
Dan
us.
needs to pump the brakes
and
on
we
the compliments
appreciate
because
that.
everybody's going to
Yeah.
just want them to keep coming. Is he already-
I'm not gonna lie. You could just say like, "Hey, actually, no. Considering that someone has just redeemed get a compliment from guest." So see, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Gman1177, you smell terrific.
Like what? Can you describe the smell?
It's an aroma. You initially think it's floral, but you realize it's deeper than that. It
You're
smells
right, yeah.
like
The back,
it smells like
yeah.
home. It's
Oh,
comforting. It's
Grandma's
warm.
house. Yeah.
You sniff that and you're just like, you know what? It takes you back to your childhood, and you feel safe and comforted, and you're willing to go about your day with a renewed sense of self. You do that,
You get
G-Man.
truth or dare. Dan, truth or
You do.
dare.
Truth or dare from Sorry and Buckle. Let's do a dare, Sorry and Buckle.
Type it up.
Truth or dare. Tell me what you want. We need to start painting soon because everyone is
Wib,
like,
are you ready to begin?
I am ready to begin. I have
Okay, so-
a paintbrush.
Wib, when you say ready, I will start the timer.
Okay.
And once it begins, you'll have an hour to paint. You know the drill. Everybody in chat, you've been blowing all your points on stupid shit right now. But you can also impact their painting, right? You can make them do other stupid stuff. You can add over time. You can subtract over time. whatever. So once Wib says ready, I will hit that button. So
And then we'll be hot. Oh, we didn't even show off what we're painting yet.
Yeah, I was about to say, should we do
oh
that?
yeah.
I'm painting.
Dan's doing a Nurgle thing. Whatever. And Wib's got what?
I've got
Necron guy.
I've
Yeah,
got a
cool. Oh, it's
Necron.
upside down.
Dude, Beef says
that.
15 minutes in and it hasn't started. No, we haven't. We kind of lost track of what was happening.
Dude, last stream we took like
It's a little
45 minutes to
baby-
start.
It's a little baby Necron. That's an old school Necron circle.
Yeah,
like,
it's
Can you describe the vintage here?
Okay, so this
New
is
sub. Thanks for that sub, man. Oh, it's a gift sub.
Yeah,
Lynn
gift sub.
Squiggly,
Oh, hey,
thanks for
Lynn.
the gift sub.
This is a 1997 Necron Warrior, so it's part of the first batch of Necron Warriors ever produced. If you don't count the Chaos Android from Space Crusade, or the ones that are in Epic.
Yes.
But this is the first one that was produced at the very tail end of second edition. This one is notable because it's the sculpt that has a droopy gun on the end. I don't know how well you can see it from this angle, but his gun is disappointingly droopy. And it's very annoying, but it's the one that I have.
That's his name now. Disappointingly droopy.
That's what they called me in high school.
Oh, good. You swap the thing around so I don't have to, Okay.
Yes.
My God. All right, we got another follower, Lynn Squiggly. Thanks for the follow. Give
Let's
the
do it.
sub
Let's
follow.
do
I
it.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Lynn Squiggly.
I'm ready to
Get
go
earn
for
that
it.
follow.
Ready
All
when
right,
you
timer
are.
has now started.
Timer is up. All right, let's do this thing.
I'm gonna iterate what Dan said. We're on the clock for 1 hour. You guys can redeem many things that make painting an absolute nightmare. Bingo is running. Everybody has a bingo card. You can find it next to chat. You pop it out. If you get bingo, we give you cash money. New follower, Jesus Fish. Thank you. That's
Jesus Fish.
incredible.
Just like screaming people's names when they follow now. Jesus Fish.
And Melancholy Minis with the Prime sub. Thank you.
Melancholy.
We love those Prime subs, guys.
We
You
do
got
like
one
a
for
good
free,
Prime
use
sub.
it.
If we get more subs, we're gonna do more giveaways. Like that's what we decided we're doing. Basically,
We don't buy anything for us. If we get money,
really
we just get
don't.
it right back to the people.
We really don't. It just all goes back into the streams.
Dan and I have jobs. This is for fun. We're doing it for you, the little people.
Doing it for the little people out there.
Oh shit! Is Xanthiades here running the bingo? Because I see things going through, and I'm not doing it.
Oh, he must be. Xanthiades.
Somebody called game to Prime sub. Whoever did that, thank you.
Or
I
don't
think
know.
anybody can do it, honestly.
We're just,
but I don't
we're
know.
just
People
letting it
haven't.
go, man. Whoever dare. Okay, Dan, start a conversation about.
Arya Buckle's
food.
the worst with
That's the
bingo.
dude.
Like it's
Hey,
not
hey,
good.
Wib.
Hey.
What's your favorite food, dude?
That's actually a hard question because I'm really awkward with like favorite anything usually.
Okay.
But I'll tell you my favorite. I can tell you my favorite chocolate that I have right now.
Interesting.
Which
Okay,
is
go.
I love Cadbury's caramel.
How do you feel
But
about?
that's the English version, right? Which is markedly different from what we have here. Right?
Oh yeah, your food's all terrible. Like
Yeah.
Whoa,
like,
whoa!
soybean oil and stuff.
This
I've been to America.
This
It's
American
terrible.
dream, goddammit! You respect my country.
Come on, you folks don't even know what good bread is.
We got bread.
Stop.
We
Stop.
got the Wonder Bread.
Toasted beans. All right. Yeah. Cool. We get it.
Have
We
real
get it.
bread.
It
Yeah.
says it in the name. It's wonderful.
It doesn't have so much sugar in it that
It's
you feel like
literally
you're gonna
wonderful.
die.
They can't say that if it's not real.
Yeah, they can't just put it in the name.
There are laws
Like
about
in
that kind of thing.
In the in like the small print, it's like legally this is technically a cake.
Yeah, exactly.
Big brush.
We love
Yes, Wib, switch to the largest brush. It looks like you might already be using a big brush, but if that is
Aha.
not the largest brush you have, use the largest brush you have. There it is. For 1 minute, starting now.
Okay.
56:30.
Do it.
Dude Beef said, "Y'all eat cold beans."
Y'all eat cold beans. Your candy isn't good.
I don't eat cold beans.
Chaos
Oh,
reigns. You're
yes.
correct. Lynn Squiggly. Chaos does indeed reign. This is what the show is all about.
Yes.
Let me see.
Who's here from the UK? I need to know who's here from.
Yeah,
from
we gotta know.
On that side of the
No,
pond.
no.
Who's here just for Wib? That's what we need to know right now.
Yeah, we need to know. We like
Yeah,
that.
who's
Who's here for
mine,
us? And who's here for Wib?
He needs it. He needs his ego boosted.
And if you're here for Wib, make his experience terrible. We don't want to invite him back on. Aussie, not from the UK, but here for Wib.
Nice.
Damn it! Oh, nobody's here for us, Dan. Why do we do this?
I don't know. I do it for the chicks.
Good for the chicks.
I do
How's
it
that
for
working
the-
out for you?
I do that for the ladies.
You know,
It's working out pretty
there's
good.
like 3 that show up. Canadian, yeah. Where's everybody from? Canada, Australia. Wib, you can stop using the largest brush if you choose.
Okay, well, since I literally finished the red, yes.
Lots of people saying they're not from the UK, but just here for Wib. So whatever, man. Thanks.
Because
Never
Wib's
letting you back on.
Wib's awesome, man. I'm a huge
You
fan.
can't steal the show.
Like I said.
I'm here for Wib, sexy boy extraordinaire. I'm in Sweden.
Oh, Sweden.
I've not heard of this
show you my
stream until the
clavicle,
exact
apparently.
moment the stream link got posted in the Discord server. But I'm quite enjoying the hobby sensory overload in my Discord server or somebody else's Discord server.
I think Wib said he posted in his.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
There's a lot going on this show. That's what we do.
Mexico. We
And
love
Roro,
it.
that's
We
very
love
kind of
the
you.
UK. Event 11. Someone gifted a sub. I think we already did that one, didn't we? Someone gifted a sub. Call it. There it is. Bingo is
Call
well on
it.
its way.
Bingo is bingoing. We're bingoing pretty good already.
Dan, what do you have for lunch today?
What did I have for lunch? I had a Lunchable.
And a
Why?
Capri Sun.
So,
And a
you know when
Capri
you were
Sun.
defending American food a second?
Yes, I'm like that. Come on, man. We were
I
just
was at-
shitting about cold
I
beans,
was
and you
at
had a
work.
Lunchable and a Capri
I was
Sun.
at work, bro.
Oh, that's even worse! I'm a working man. I had to get my Capri Sun and my
I don't
little
have
Lunchable
I
out.
don't have time at work to get all weird with the food.
My God.
So I had a
Oh,
Lunchable,
goodness.
and I had a delicious cookies that came with the Lunchable.
That came with it? Oh,
Yep.
well, all right.
There.
What kind of Lunchable? Is it the pizza one, the turkey cracker one?
No, it's just crackers and cheese. Don't do the pizza one. That's weird. Don't do that.
Wib, you have 1 minute of squats starting now, so stand your happy ass up and start exercising at 4 in the morning.
Okay, I just want to point out, if you want to know how long it's been since I exercised, I looked at
Squats
YouTube
as well.
videos to make sure I do squats properly.
I like that there's a caveat before the squats. You know they're going to be bad.
Everyone, oh, we
right.
got a triple squat, baby!
Is it a triple squat? Triple squats!
I would like the first one starting, and y'all get it before me.
Oh, shut
yeah.
up.
Wib, you gotta grunt. You
Oh,
can't hear
triple
it.
squat. Grunt it out. Grunt it out, Wib. Grunt it out. Oh, he's like, he can't pay attention. Oh, God.
He's not even looking at us. Look
He's not
at
even
him.
looking. He's
Oh,
so
no.
he's feeling
He's
so
doing
shameful.
dances. He's dancing.
He's
What is
doing.
that?
It's a shameful squat that he's
The
doing.
Macarena.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
Lunchables doesn't have Oreos anymore. They give you a generic sandwich cookie now. Mine had 2 chocolate chip cookies, and God damn it, were they delicious. They were
It's a
amazing.
problem.
I
don't
had
know when I
A
started.
huge ass street boy.
He has-
Onion rings. Ah,
Oh, damn,
and
that
big
sounds
ass
good.
sweet
I can
tea.
assume.
Tecmo Joe! We're doing squats. That's how we're doing Tecmo Joe. Squats to celebrate the release of new squats.
Ugh. I forgot when we started, boys.
I don't know when we started either. I feel like we're close to being done. We gotta be
This-
close to being done by now. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that's it. All
probably
right, we're good. We're
That's
good.
probably
All right, all right.
Whew.
Whew.
Y'all should be done. Thank you
Get
for
the
your
blood
attention.
pumping. Get the
We
blood
gotta go.
pumping.
We gotta go. Blood's
All right,
pumping.
19, everybody did squats. Tiny brush. Yes, Wib, use your smallest brush.
Okay.
Catch my breath. All right, big brush, yes. So use your smallest brush, and when you're done with that, you have to switch immediately to the largest brush again.
Okay, I think I can do that. Joke's on you. I don't actually have a very small brush on me anymore because this is my wife's, and she'd be mad if I used it.
Nice.
Well, ugh. Squats make the creativity going.
Yeah,
Squats
yeah.
get the blood pumping.
Squats get the blood
Oh
pumping.
god, I just chugged that monster a second ago. Now it's coming up.
Amazing.
Oh.
Did you have Chug-a-Lug?
No, I was just really thirsty.
Oh, you just chugged it for fun.
I didn't like chug it, but I finished it pretty quick. Roro says any Oreos I've had that aren't the basic Oreos or double stuffed Oreos, which are just Oreo but more, have been bad or had a bad aftertaste. I do not like Oreos because they get stuck in my teeth. I love the way they taste, but I've got like deep crevices in all my teeth. So if I eat an Oreo, that shit's in there until like I brush my teeth like again, and I hate that.
You have deeper crevices in your teeth than the average person? Is that what you're trying to say?
I do. I really do. Yeah.
Chugging Monster is a good way to feel like your insides are getting dissolved by sulfuric acid, says Sally Mander Live.
On a fundamental level, energy drinks are just poison. So
you're done with your small brush, use your largest brush, and you also have to close one eye while you're doing it.
Yes, one eye, man. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's all right.
all right.
I believe in you.
Just let me get water off this.
Oriented. Dan, left hand.
Left hand? Oh, shit. Okay. All right. I can do it. I can do it.
excited. Y'all are 9 minutes in right now. Plenty of
9
time.
minutes in.
Both your models are nearly base coated all the way.
All kind of time. The left hand technique is strong. I'm well practiced with
What
that.
did you have for lunch today? Or yesterday, I guess.
I
What did
had
you eat midday?
a nice Wagyu burger.
Oh.
A wacky burger?
Wagyu.
Oh, Wagyu. Okay, I thought you said
Wacky.
wacky burger. That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
Tell me
yeah.
more. I don't care about Wagyu. Yeah, give me the goofy
It was
shit.
so funny. You had to be there, but it was so funny.
It was
Well,
wacky.
What do you put on your hamburgers? What is your
Me-
ideal condiment situation?
I don't put much on them. I honestly basically just have ketchup and a really nice burger because
Yeah.
I am such a picky eater that whatever combination of things people put on it, I'm going to dislike one of them. So,
Okay.
and I have
Okay.
somehow survived this far in life without anyone murdering me for that, which is, shows great mercy on their part.
Salamander Live with the hot take. Apparently, the Snipe and Wib audience is trying to gatekeep Wib from appearing on other people's streams by making his life absolutely miserable. And I will agree with that. Please continue to make his life miserable. That's why he's
That's
here.
the whole premise of this show. So we were in the right place
Yeah.
if we want to make things miserable.
This is where you need to be for that to happen. Michael Lavoie, our friend, says it's technically a new day if you have been awake for 40 hours. I guess not.
I think
right?
anytime you go to sleep and then you wake back up is another day.
Yeah,
for me.
sleeping for more than like 3 hours, that's the new day.
Sleeping and going for it. Yeah, to me that's a whole thing. Has it been a minute on my left hand yet?
Yeah, it has been.
Nice.
And Wib, you're good as well with your one eye, which you maybe have not been doing. I can't remember. Liz Quigley says, this is madness, but
I
a good
just
kind of
like
madness.
this normally.
Can't wait to get more points to cause problems on purpose. Remember, if you are a subscriber, you get points faster.
It's
so you
true.
earn points at a faster rate
You
if you're a
do.
sub. Also, tune in to more shows. You can rack up a bunch of subs, and there's some goofy redemptions you can do for like a lot of points. So save them up. Save them up.
It only gets more strange. It only gets more
It gets
strange.
stranger. Like the final boss, the 50,000 one.
The final
Shower.
boss. The final boss shower redemption. Make us go take a shower.
As quietly as you can. We need you to sing a song.
Okay.
My
Sing
camera
us a
keeps like
lullaby.
lagging out. I don't know why.
I don't know about lullabies. Okay. How about the intro to a Streetlight Manifesto song? Because those are the only songs I remember lyrics to.
Fucking do it.
Okay.
Go.
I'll have to do it quietly.
He's trying to remember.
Snipes in bed next to him.
Okay. Shh.
I got a gun in my hand, but the gun won't cock. And my fingers on the trigger, but the trigger seems locked. And I can't stop staring at the tick-tock clock. And even if I could, I would never give up. With a vest on my chest, a bullet in my lung. I can't believe I'm dying with my song unsung. And if and when I die, won't you bury me alone? Cause I'll never get to heaven if I'm singing this song.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Beautiful. So softly done.
Streetlight Manifesto and Catch-22 and all those ska bands that are always singing about guns and bulletproof vests, and I don't know why.
What?
It's because Thomas Kalnoky has a very particular aesthetic in his brain, and it's like 1950s and 60s Hitchcock-like stuff.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
It always struck me as a weird thing to stick with, but it's been consistent, and I got
It has.
props for that.
Okay.
Ro Remini says, of course, that's the most Wib trademark move to bring an ultra old school Necron to a paint challenge.
Yeah.
To which I say that
You gotta do it.
model that has been painted on stream. Dan painted a squat.
I painted one
An
of my Rogue
OG
Trader
squat.
squats. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like older than maybe I am.
That was one of the first shows we did. I
Yeah,
painted
not
that
old than me,
squat.
but certainly old. Yeah, old
You see, if I'd
models
known that
are-
was the level, I would have brought in some laser burn minis or something.
Yeah.
Laser
Dan's
burn.
got quite the collection of ancient models.
And I learned about laser burn on your videos.
You would have. You possibly would have, yes.
The precursors.
You scroll up here.
You better
Harbor
scroll up,
Mexico,
bitch.
While executing a search warrant. Higher.
How's your painting going, Wib? How you feeling about it?
Well, normally when I do something like this, I'd put a wash down, but I was like, I didn't know if that would have time to actually dry.
So you can use heat guns and things. You know, it's really the only rule is primed one color. That's it. That's
Yeah,
Posture check. Straighten those backs out, boys.
the posture check.
Oh, my back's gonna kill me. I feel like laser burn models are so tiny that painting one for this show is like cheating, like bringing a single epic scale Space Marine or something. I think Dan and I both had like a small mini knight. I painted like a... Here, it's right here actually. The Night Goblin, which is absolutely tiny.
Oh yeah, that was a cool one.
This little guy.
I definitely
Yeah, it's cool, but
then.
it's you can't even see it. It's super small, and I think you painted something small that night as well.
Yeah, I've painted some decently smaller minis. I painted that weird hobgoblin thing or kobold thing or whatever the fuck it was. That's kind of fun.
We like the small things.
Yeah.
All the small things.
All the small things. Yeah.
Do you guys know what Tom DeLonge does now?
What does he do now?
Is he in a band or did he quit Angels and Airways?
I think Angels and Airways have been dead for a while. Well, he's
been?
part of a thing called the To the Stars Academy, which finds out.
He's still into aliens now, right?
Yeah, he's really big into aliens. The song "Aliens Exist" by Blink-182 wasn't like a joke.
It was a cry for help. Yeah.
He's super into alien stuff. It's wild.
He's like one of the people that thinks aliens are to come like get us again.
Yeah, because like I like watching like UFO documentaries and stuff because I'm kind of fascinated by the culture that grows up around it.
Right.
And so every now and again, you'll just get fucking sideswiped by like Tom DeLonge showing up and being like, "Hello, you might know me from a band like that too."
His stupid little whiny voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's hilarious. In my class, I teach art history, so I talk about like the pyramids, like Egyptian stuff, right? So I'll always interject some Georgios Tsoukalos, the aliens guy, like aliens.
Yeah,
I'll always talk about him. And my students found out that he's on Cameo. So if you got $200, if you got $200, I can get a recording of him saying something like a shout out to like my class, which I'm this close to paying $200 to do because that's incredible. Having him like shout out like
you should do it.
my art students. I'm fairly certain if they're out there, we are like watching bad TV. Indeed. I don't believe aliens have or will visit us at any point.
It's a really fascinating subject because it intersects with so many other like spiritualist things. The funniest one, I was watching a documentary on it the other day, and it was like a 2-hour-long documentary. And you're like, okay, this guy seems like a grifter, but I'm not sure what his grift is. And then right at the end, he drops it. You can join the thing to like save humanity. Like if we just convince 1% of the population to do what we're doing, then we can change human consciousness by using this app.
Download it here and donate to me.
And it's like a $9 app, and it's like,
that's where they
there it is.
That's what it costs. To save humanity, though, $9, that's whatever.
That's a fucking bargain, my friend.
That's a fair price.
Humanity for only $9. Let's do it.
Michael Lavoie says that the guy who came up with Charity of the Gods was a con artist who needed a way to pay for fines for his fraud, which is absolutely true. Charity of the Gods is a bullshit book, and
I'm currently reading
the author of it. The author of it's on like History Channel all the time. I love watching the History Channel for that bullshit and be like, no, that's not real. That's not what happens.
That's not a real thing.
That's
have you listened to the podcast? It's Probably Not Aliens.
No, I haven't.
You'd probably really like that then. It's a guy called Tristan Johnson who does a history channel like on YouTube.
Yeah.
And his friend Scott, who does like he also is a YouTuber, does like comic book stuff and things. But yeah, they do a thing where they're just going through ancient aliens and going, hey, so it's like partially debunking, but also mostly just educating people about what the actual history of these things is, because it's all much more interesting than an alien did it.
Oh yeah, that's right up my alley.
I don't think
that's essentially 10 minutes of my class every day. I'm like, we're gonna stop the lecture and I'm gonna talk about how this was not Atlantis alien people.
Y'all are just haters, man. Y'all are haters. Aliens are real.
Okay, Tom DeLonge.
Aliens exist.
They're out there. I believe aliens exist. I don't think that they've built the pyramids or anything.
What?
I don't think they visited the Earth.
They did. They did it.
I've learned recently that 90% of conspiracy theories bubble down to the basic principle of the only proof they have is something looks like something. That's interesting.
Yeah, the
Actually, no,
conspiracy theory thought is very, very interesting in Origins, and a lot of it comes from places that are probably a little too serious to talk about on this stream.
No
That's the
way.
after hour show we'll have.
This is the after hour show. Ah.
G-Man says, a little story. I was at my local hardware store, and when I was checking out, the lady operating the counter looked at my "I Want to Believe" T-shirt, told me she also believed in ancient astronauts, and showed me her pin. Did she have the little pin, the little bumblebee-looking shit? No,
Oh, the
no.
thing that they say, this is like it's Aztec. Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
definitely a plane. It's like it's a
Yeah.
fish. You fucking
Yeah,
idiots! It's a
it has
fish.
wings. Ah! The fucking light bulb and the fucking
You guys are
Baghdad
harsh,
battery
man.
and all that shit. Get the
You guys are
fuck
harsh.
out of here with that. It's an electroplating bullshit for jewelry. Oh my god, I'm getting fired up. You can't prove me wrong, right? Yeah. Holy shit, I live for this shit. I live for this.
Amazing. I like how upset
That'll be our
you
next
guys
theme
are
show.
about-
We'll have like an ancient astronaut theme thing.
Oh,
I'll
ancient
3D
astronaut
print.
theme? Okay.
I'll 3D print Giorgio Tsoukalos and I'll paint it live.
I appreciate you're the only other human I have encountered who actually knows his name. I feel
Oh my God, no.
I felt like an alien myself when I say his name.
So, let me be clear. When I teach my AP course, I have 3 guys that I consider to be my nemesis, and he's number 3 on the list. So every student I've ever had for the past, nearly decade and a half, they know that there's these 3 guys that I hate, and he is the 3rd on the list. So they all know his name as well.
Who are the other 2? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, I'm
The other
interested now.
the other 2 are.
Who are these people that
Oh
you
yeah, no.
hate?
As an art historian, I hate these guys. Arthur Evans is number 2, and
know.
Heinrich Schliemann is number 1.
Oh, fucking Schliemann?
And I'll give you the short Cliff Notes version as to why.
I don't know.
Arthur Evans, he essentially discovered. He's the white guy that discovered the Palace of Knossos.
Discovered.
Yeah, right. The Minoan, the Minotaur labyrinth place, right? He read about it, Iliad Odyssey. He's like, I'm gonna go find it, and he did. He found it, and it's awesome. But while he was there in his amateur archaeology, 19th century, not very educated way, Tiny Brush Dan, he started to restore it as he saw fit. So he built stuff and poured concrete and put art up that wasn't in the right spot, and it kind of locked it into this. That it's like building a model with plastic cement and putting things in the wrong spot. Can't be undone. And he fucked it up. Dan, chug-a-lug as well.
Oh, chuggy-lug. Okay, hold on.
My number 1 guy, I know everybody's dying. My number 1 guy is Heinrich Schliemann, and his deal is same time period, late 1800s, early 1900s. He was on a quest. This amateur historian, archaeologist guy, wealthy dude, German, obviously. He's on a mission to find the city of Troy, right? Fabled city of Troy, the Trojan horse, the war, all that kind of stuff. He wants to find it and dig up the goods that are buried there, the treasure of Priam and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And he finds the site, right, which is impressive in its own right. He does all the research. He finds where it really was. And in his mind, he's like, old is deep. I need to dig down to find it. This dude dynamited straight through where Troy actually was, beyond where Troy was, and just eviscerated everything that was there. And he found some shit underneath and was like, hey, cool, I found it. Look at me. And whatever, he's a piece of shit.
Oh, this
That's
rubble
my
around
story.
me is very interesting in shape.
Yeah.
So this is a
Read
case
about
of
him.
just people destroying history.
Yeah, just destroying things for all of eternity. When they actually found it and could have been heroes, they just absolutely shit all over it. Citizen archaeology is one of the most damaging things humanity's undertaking. Yeah, it's true. And, at that time, there weren't any, quote, professional archaeologists. This is as good as they had at the time, so I credit them for that. But still, if they would have waited 100 years, we'd have Troy. There could have been a Trojan horse in there. Who knows, right? But now we won't know. Anyway, that's what I do for a living.
Bitch and
The
complain.
only one having to leave for work when stream. Sorry.
Who's
Keep
what?
us on
Who's
your
going?
phone and just
Who's doing?
RNG God. Thank you for coming and thanks for following. And
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
But thanks for coming either way.
We love having new folks
We love
come in.
new people. Yeah,
hang
spread
out,
the word.
spread
Tell other
the
people.
word.
Bring a friend. Bring a friend next time.
Bring a friend next time. Bring 2 friends.
It's like a buddy system.
It's a buddy
is.
system. You're only allowed on stream if you have a friend with you.
New follower, Zarzar. Thank you for following.
Is this a way of starting like a pyramid scheme?
Yes, it absolutely is a pyramid scheme.
It is.
Which-
yeah, right.
Which
Bring a
coincidentally,
friend.
pyramids were made by aliens. Did you guys know that?
There it
I
is.
have that
All the way
somewhere.
back. Yes.
There it is. It's full circle. We full circled it, my friend. We full
Event
circled
67?
it.
No, good. Yeah. If y'all see bingo numbers, call them out because I'm not quite paying attention.
He's
all the
not
way.
paying
Dan
attention
chugs-
at all.
Nope. 67 is Dan chugs juice. Dan, did you chug a juice?
No, it was water.
Water, no dice. Dan needs to chug applesauce. I mean, applesauce. God damn. Apple juice. Applesauce would be hilarious.
Chug that applesauce,
Go ahead.
bitch.
Like a
Ah.
little slime going down there. Veteran Wargamer says ziggurat theme. What are we talking about? Scheme. Ziggurat.
Ziggurat. How's your painting
Only
going,
moment-
Whip?
Landing by aliens.
It is going okay. It is going okay.
Stop.
This is the fastest I've painted anything.
Well,
Basically,
your time's almost half. You're making good time. Time's going
Yeah.
pretty slow, I think, tonight.
Time is going. Slowly.
Lynn Squiggly is trying to rile me up and get under my skin. The
Oh,
only,
Lynn
in all
Squiggly,
caps,
yeah.
the only monument made by aliens was the Colosseum. Prove me wrong. Okay, I'll prove you wrong. Here's a fun fact. Here's
Were
your
you
history
there?
fact
How
of the
can you
day.
prove him wrong? Were you there, bro? You don't know.
You know why it's called the Colosseum?
No.
No? Okay, I'll tell you. It's actually called the Flavian Amphitheater, and the Colosseum was the nickname given to it because of the Colossus statue, which is right next to it. There was a giant Colossus statue of Nero directly adjacent to the Colosseum. So when people are talking about the many amphitheaters that were in Rome at the time,
Yeah,
which one are you going to go to? The Flavian Amphitheater. Where's it by? Oh, the Colosseum, the one by the Colossus. So that's why we call it the Colosseum.
Oh, that's
It actually
very-
is not called the Colosseum.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, it's more interesting when
We
you
have
realize that
3
name was
viewers
given
now.
to it by
Everybody
aliens.
left. People are sick of this shit.
And the aliens came up with that name. Yeah, that's
And
that's
aliens absolutely build it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Psychosis asks, how many subs do I have to give to get Dan to chug applesauce? That's Psychosis that said that. Who's
Psychosis?
already subbed
No,
quite a bit.
No, sir.
Maybe next stream, Dan might do something for like a lot of subs. I don't know. We'll see what he says.
What will I do? What will I do?
Chug
What is the
applesauce.
idea here? What is the thing? What are people
Chug
trying
applesauce.
to get me to do exactly around here?
I'll chug. If I have applesauce, I'll chug it. But I'm not going to go out and buy applesauce just for
So someone came up with the idea again of the hot pepper stream, which I'm willing to revisit the hot pepper stream because I think that's just a hilarious idea, to be 100% honest with you. How do you feel about that, Andrew?
I enjoy. I'm not going to eat a bunch of hot peppers because my gut is messed up and it would absolutely destroy me the next day for work. And I'm
So
not
what you're-
doing that on Tuesday.
So what
or
you're
Thursday.
saying is you're a giant puss.
I'm saying if you want to do a hot pepper thing, I'll do it like once. I'm not going to make it a regular redemption.
I'll do it one time just to see how it feels.
Yeah, right.
Just the tip of the pepper, maybe.
Later, RNG. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for the sub as well.
Later, RNG God. See you soon. Come back.
Hey, RNG.
So maybe just 1 or 2 peppers just to see how it feels.
Yeah, just the tip.
Just the tip of the pepper.
How do I redeem the bingo? If you had bingo, I think it says on your card somewhere like claim a win or end
Like
game
it'll
or
tell you,
something.
yeah, something like that.
If you won, it's evident on your card. Make sure you have bingo because I think it would tell me if you won.
Yeah, it should tell. We'll see it. We will see it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm fairly sure aliens invented applesauce. Aliens made the Grand Canyon. My God, I hate everybody. Just like the show, gradual increase of heat. Yeah, we'll turn this into hot ones just while we're
Yeah.
painting.
I love hot ones.
That's an awesome show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a compliment from guest. Salamander needs a compliment from you. Stream bingo. Zozu won bingo. Legitimately won bingo.
Joyce, you did it.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
I will say.
Zoizu. Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead with the compliment, and then I'll do it.
Sal, I am very proud of the amount of miniatures that you have been painting recently. It's really cool to see them, and the painting log thing, even if it may be stealing my format, I do think it's really cool. You're doing good.
That was the compliment.
That sucks.
Okay,
I'm typing in chat here.
it was a real one. It was a legitimate real one because I know them.
Oh, okay, fair. Aliens invented the U.S. God damn it, shut up. All right, Zozu, I
Aliens
just typed
invented
in
the
chat there.
US.
If you don't have an Instagram, do you have Twitter? Zoizu? Twitter or Instagram? You don't have Instagram, so if you have Twitter, that'd work as well. And if not, we'll arrange something else. We're not just going to leave you out in the lurch. But if you have a social media account, that's easiest to get in touch.
Yeah.
Let me know if you have a Twitter as well.
Yeah,
No, are you on social media at all? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to message us here on Twitch. I think you can do that, right? You can message people.
Yeah, I think there's messages.
Discord. Dan's not really on Discord.
No, I don't do this.
Yeah, just direct message this account on Twitch and send your name and email address.
I just need your email.
Yeah, just your email, and
Excuse me, I
we'll
need
send
to
you.
go and get my...
Take your time, Whip. Take your time.
Do it,
Yeah,
do
so
it.
just DM us, and if we forget tonight or something, like just keep asking us. We'll definitely get you your prize for winning. Just stay
Yeah.
honest.
I already paid last stream's winners.
Yeah.
We're good for it, man. We're good for it.
That's why I love the gift vouchers. It's instantaneous.
Trust us. Yeah, like the gift voucher is a really cool thing to give away. It's nice.
So it
and
just says,
easy.
"Okay, let me make an Instagram and join the current times."
You
I mean,
should.
I'm not gonna show for Instagram, but it's the coolest thing, right? Everybody posts their pictures, and it's like that's half the show, right? You post it on Instagram, we bring it up.
You're such a
Well, I
Instagram
literally
girl.
like actually started like setting my Instagram up properly just
Yeah.
for this.
Nice.
I've had
It's
one-
better than Twitter. Twitter's trash.
Twitter is
is
trash, but
garbage.
it's also for some reason the only social media I can deal with. I don't know why.
Aliens invented Fox. More alien shit. God damn it. Aliens invented Wib from hit YouTube channel Wib Does Stuff, and Snipe and Wib, though lesser known.
Wow.
Aliens run the Wib foot focus parody account that sometimes appears when I try to @Wib on Twitter. What?
Okay, am I gonna have to explain this whole thing?
Yes.
I don't know if
please.
I want you to, but yes,
Yes,
do it.
please.
Okay, so someone, like, because my Twitter handle is Wib Does Tweets. And
Yes.
at a certain point, someone realized that sounds like Wib Does Feats,
Oh.
and decided to make a foot-based parody of me,
Amazing.
where they basically tried to comb through the videos to find any time where my feet are on
That's
show,
incredible.
which is like one time, so it was quite difficult.
They just repeat the one picture over and over again.
pretty much, and so it led to a thing where people would keep atting them accidentally, thinking it was me because it's so similar and it had the same name.
Dan, Southpaw.
Ah. That's
Subtle plug, Wib.
actually-
Well done.
pretty, actually pretty funny.
Warhammer Geek says Wib is famous enough for parody accounts. Dan and I certainly are not. Do not.
That's right. I don't have any parody accounts, to be honest with you.
Admittedly, it makes a change for not just posting things and then just having people be vaguely annoyed at me on Twitter. So I'm like, okay, this is fine. The feet thing is fine. I'll accept that.
Wib Does Feats is actually ran by Mothman, like the cryptid, or is Mothman somebody else?
Oh yeah, who's your favorite cryptid?
What's Mothman? Obviously.
Obviously,
There's no,
like local one to you that you.
Is there like
we just got
yeah?
it's not like the Beast of Bodmin. It's literally just a cat. So
What is it?
Beast of Bodmin. It's basically so I think it was in the 70s when the exotic like pet law changed here. A bunch of people released things like
panthers and stuff?
tigers
Yeah,
and
right.
stuff
Yeah.
into the wild, and so the theory is that a couple of them survived for quite a while, and
Yeah,
so they
good
were
there.
seen, and that's as good as we get to a cryptid. We do have some like old folklore stuff because it's an old country, so yeah, it's more
Right. I was gonna say
Black
there's-
dogs and
there's
stuff.
black hounds or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. But also we did a whole video about Mothman, and so I researched way too much about Mothman. Read the Mothman prophecies. Do not do that. John
Read the
Keel
book.
is a hack and a fraud.
But did you
I
see
mean,
the movie with
cryptids-
David Duchovny?
No, that
It was Richard Gere.
Richard Gere. It was Richard Gere.
Did you see the movie with Richard Gere?
Yes, that
Yeah,
is
Pretty
also
Woman.
bad.
Yes.
Mothman is a pretty woman. Wib, tell them about the horny Mothman app. No, please don't. Dan, truth or dare?
Truth or dare? Truth.
Me gosh, type it in, Dan will answer. The Mothman statue. Where's Mothman? It's like Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, it's like up in
West
the,
Virginia,
East
Point
Coast.
Pleasant to be specific.
oh
Point
shit.
Yeah, Point Pleasant with the bridge, right?
Yeah, because it's the bridge that connected them to Ohio,
Yeah,
and
right.
it fell down in 1956.
No,
It's
I was
in the
later than that.
60s. Yeah, it's in the 60s. Even though I've read so much about it, the moment I stop making a video, like 90% of the information falls out of my head.
It's gone, just gone immediately.
Dan, here's the truth. Who was your childhood celebrity crush?
Childhood celebrity crush? That's easy. Molly Ringwald.
Yep, easy, easy peasy.
Molly
Y'all
Ringwald.
know you're American.
Ain't no problem. I got no problem admitting that, dude. I got a thing for redheads, and that's just the thing. So, Molly Ringwald, boy, oh boy. And, you know, John Hughes was really, you know, popular back then, all the John Hughes movies.
Yeah.
She was in Pretty in Pink, and
she's in all of them.
She was in Breakfast Club, and my mom and my sister loved all those movies, so we watched them all the time, and she just stuck with me, man. Oh, Molly.
Sorian Buckle says, in relation to the Mothman in the conversation, y'all don't know you're America even though you're American. I'm going to say that America is a gigantic country with thousands of towns. There's no way that I would remember Point Pleasant.
I'm a goddamn...
We got the state right. It is Pennsylvania, right?
I'm a goddamn patriot.
Yeah. Those Mothman cheeks are too good, and I feel self-conscious.
So the Mothman statue in Point Pleasant, for some reason, look it up now. Look up the picture of the Mothman statue.
Are we talking about clapping Mothman cheeks? Are we gonna clap?
Oh yeah. I have heard that sometimes when people are taking photos of it at the Mothman Festival, because there's a Mothman Festival each year.
Obviously.
There's sometimes queues at the front and the back.
Dude, it is dummy thick. Look at that. All right,
as I say, I got to see it somehow. You got to bring it up on.
I'm trying to find a better picture.
You got to bring it up.
It's horrifying.
Horrifyingly good.
Have they scrubbed all the back pictures? There's only like one, and it's kind of small. Butt. Let me type in butt.
Mothman's
statue butt. Ooh,
yeah. This is important stuff here that we're doing.
Very important. It's important work.
It is important work.
Go. Okay. Let me. I gotta do it on the other screen. I don't want to test it. Share with class. I will 100% show this in at most 24 minutes, or maybe I try it right now and
don't do it right now
manually. If it shouldn't reset, right? It should not.
You keep saying you're going to test all this stuff, and then you just never do.
But I can't. I gotta run the timer like on my own. I'm not going to do that. The Mothman statue is a non-binary icon, but if I remember correctly, they recently sanded down the ass or something. It does look a little modified, I guess. I don't know, but it's certainly still thick. That's quite the crevice it's got.
If they have modified that ass, I'm going to be very annoyed.
Sorian says, Yoda
mildly annoyed.
Red staircase aliens made.
What?
Live, laugh, lurk. I don't know, man. Share with class. I will. I only recently learned I live close to a hamlet called Belmonts.
A hamlet? What's a hamlet?
A hamlet's like a little town, right? Little village.
That's why I asked. I don't fucking know.
Mothfight. My favorite version is Mon Mothman. It's like in a white robe, like giving the rebels like a briefing.
Oh, I drew that like when I made the video for the Mothman thing. I got a little obsessed with drawing little cartoon Mothmans, and one of them I drew was Mon Mothman.
Amazing.
How many voices? I can do a lot of voices. I'm a dad, and I read stories to my kids. I do all the voices. I feel so old navigating new apps. I made an Instagram. I hope I messaged Dan correctly. Dan will check after the show, maybe tomorrow morning, and get back to you, Zoizu. Let us know what your name is in chat, and everybody will follow you. Hey, built-in followers.
Yeah.
L, welcome back. There's our mod.
Is that L Firespray? Hey, L Firespray.
A hamlet is a village without a central feature like a church, inn, or pub. So just a collection of buildings.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Shit village then.
So yeah, not a very fun place.
Why
to be.
Go there? Yeah.
What it sounds like. It doesn't sound very interesting at all.
Fucking scrub tier village. Get out of here.
Doesn't sound very
Dan, Sorian Buckles asked me if I can do a Jar Jar Binks voice. Should I tell him the truth?
Can you? Can you?
Well,
the question is, should you?
I will not, but all the pictures that Dan sends
I like to send him pornographic Jar Jar Binks pictures. It's just a really
Out
funny
of the
thing.
blue, randomly throughout the day.
It's a thing that I enjoy doing. I don't know why.
I'll look at my phone or my watch, and I'll see an image of Jar Jar with this enormous dick just hanging out.
It's a big old Jar Jar hog hanging from him.
You know, there is a canonical naked Gungan pic that exists.
Canonical.
Was it a comic, whatever that comic where Jar Jar's dad kills himself?
No, it's in an art book that I saw and then decided to send it to people because I'm a bad
like a
friend.
Gungan anatomy breakdown.
Yeah.
America is the most Hamlety land of Hamlets next to bloody Australia. Is it? I feel like all of our towns, or most of our towns, have central squares or something, unless they're built in 1960. I like your glasses, D. Dan's trying to look smart.
Yeah, got them glasses on, keeping it reals.
Salamander says, a nice icebreaker. Gotta start conversations. What is that about? Mothman ass?
Yeah, how do you feel about thick Mothman ass?
The icebreaker is Jar Jar Schlong. Yes, absolutely. Sorry, Buckle says, try explaining a honky-tonk bar to an Englishman. That's easy. It's like country west. Yeah. All right, Whip. Can you describe what a honky tonk bar is?
Well, yeah, that does sound like something where they'd play honky tonk music. So it's like
right, like you're understanding what. It's a lot of wood paneling and shit on the walls. a lot of neon Miller light signs.
Wood paneling and shit. Yeah.
Basically, looks like every single bar that
have you ever seen
an English
Roadhouse
person in a movie.
Fucking Roadhouse.
Fucking Patrick Swayze and Sam Elliott. That's what a honky tonk bar is. They're in every honky tonk bar.
It's one of the best films of all time, by the way.
It's definitely in the pantheon of greatest movies of all time. Wearing your medals, gonna see. We wear medals we are compelled to by the people. A hamlet can also be a collection of farmhouses, a loose grouping of rural houses, and the like. Also, you can call your villages towns, just ruining the naming convention. Thank you. The city I'm from originally had 45,000 people and 60 churches.
Holy shit.
60 churches. What's the
Too
ratio?
many churches.
It's like, if everybody's the same, Catholic or whatever, kind of adds up. It's a lot of people. 45,000 people. That's a big town. I work at a bar that has an upsetting number of pictures of Ernest Hemingway. Is it a theme bar? Is it do they only serve rum drinks and stuff? It'd be incredible.
I'm just thinking now, going in there and going, why are there so many pictures of Hemingway in here? And you go outside and it's literally an Ernest Hemingway themed bar.
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah, I'm an idiot for not recognizing that.
Welcome
Brooks
to
is done playing while people are dancing and absolutely beating the shit out of each other with pool cues is a honky tonk. Yes, he's perfectly describing Roadhouse. That's exactly what it is. Almost each church was a different ethnic group. Wow. It's called Hemingway's. Yeah, no shit. Okay. That would make sense. Gentlemen, you have 18 minutes left on the clock.
18 minutes
Liv,
left.
how do you feel like you're doing? I feel like you're handling this.
Yeah, it's actually coming together all right. It's not the best paint job I've ever done, but also I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, that's good.
Although when it was use the smallest brush, and I was doing dry brushing, I may have fucked my brush up doing that. So that's cool.
Excellent. That's what we want to see.
So
you use about 75% of your time. 3/4 of your time's up. Do you have a plan for the next quarter? Do you have something you want to do, or are you just winging this the whole way? Do you have a game plan?
I'm winging this the whole way. Although, admittedly, I am mostly done. I can add more detail.
Oh, it's getting confident. Chat. He's a little too comfortable. If you have points, I think you should spend them.
Mostly done. I like that.
Dan, L asked if you broke your model today.
Not yet.
Warhammer Geek.
No meltdowns. No meltdowns today.
Too soon.
I need to
give a compliment to Warhammer Geek. Warhammer Geek needs a compliment from you.
Okay. Warhammer Geek. I don't know how to tell you this, but you've always been there. I love you. Your ability to brighten up a room when you enter it is second to none. It is truly an honor to be in the presence of one who has such a captivating personality. I realise that because I'm English, whenever I give someone a compliment, it sounds like I'm actually low-key taking the piss.
Yeah, it's upsetting, honestly. But I'm gonna stop you there because Wib, you need to do several things. You need to do a minute of squats. So go ahead and start the squats. When you're done with that, it'll be a large brush, and then when you're done with that, it'll be Pictionary for you.
Little Pictionary action. That's
all right. Okay, what's the time? 1:17. Okay.
I'm gonna read this Wib. Even though, can you hear me, Wib? Do you have? Is it all through your headphones?
I don't think he's got
Dan, one eye. So Wib, your series on the glory to be found in the Rogue Trader book is some of the best stuff on YouTube. Long live Logan's World. You can't say I didn't read it out loud. I did, but Wib didn't hear it. So there it is. You smell good as me.
That is
talking about smelling people.
That's tongue.
Snoop DeVille, what up, dog?
What up, dog?
Dan, have you even looked for that horn, or is it still out and about?
I looked for it after the stream. Like I was very I was still upset and rattled by it. Oh my gosh!
You were pretty rattled. You were. I've never seen you so shaken.
I wasn't pissed. I wasn't rattled. I was pissed. Is what it is. I was upset that I did it live on stream. So if you guys weren't there last stream, I got a very nice model sent to me by Psychosis. It was a Kingdom Death Mini, and I immediately dropped it on the ground and broke it. And I couldn't find the horn. The horns on it broke into multiple fucking pieces, and it was very upsetting. It's very
Wib, grab some paper.
Okay.
Oh, we got a Pictionary time.
Paper. Okay.
All right. I'm going to tell you a clue. I'm going to mute chat so nobody can... That's the clue. I'm not changing that one.
Okay.
You can start now. As soon as chat guesses it, you can paint.
Okay.
With a maximum time limit, which I will call.
Okay.
Migosh is telling no one to guess anyway. Aliens building the pyramids is the first guess. That would be. Oh, I should have. Yeah, that's not. I whiffed on the clue.
Yeah, you could have done something alien themed.
Ancient, building or structure. A watch, Iron Hands, no. Oh, that looks sexual. Doggy.
I'm an artist, by the way.
Boomerang. Dan's hand dropped the model. Hand sanitizer.
You guys are harsh, man.
Hand sanitizer is super close. Let's see if we can get it in the next 10 seconds.
Very close. Very close.
Hand is the right word. Second word is not sanitizer. Hand soap. I'll take it. That's it.
Boom. Okay. Nice. Well done. Well done, chat.
Very well done. But Wib, now you have a minute of timeout, so just sit there and do nothing for a minute.
Yeah, sit there.
Okay. Well, I'll just relax after doing more exercise than I've done for the last 3 years.
And after that minute, you also have to use the largest brush that you have. So get ready for that.
So this is what hubris means. Okay.
This is. Zarzar was timed out for 2 minutes. Why? L, are you able to unmute Zarzar? I don't know what they posted. If it's a bot problem, unmute them. If they're posting some super racist shit, obviously don't. But I think that might be just an accident on the part of the bot. Zarzar, or any of our mods that are on. If you can unmute them. Let's see here. Let's give him something to do. Hand pump. Woohoo. Immediate punishment for hubris. Get a compliment from... Yes, Noob Painter needs a compliment with while you're in timeout. You have a lot of time to think about a compliment for Noob Painter.
Can I not
friend
give
of the show.
In timeout?
Yes.
No, you can
okay.
do it.
I can or I can't?
You can, yeah.
Oh, okay. Noob Painter. This is again. I know them, so this is a genuine compliment. Having watched you like be painting stuff on like stuff you upload to Twitter over the last several years, it's been genuinely amazing to watch your progression. Because how you paint now is so incredible and just seeing that kind of arise from, like, it's not that you ever painted bad, but like seeing the progression is just amazing. So yeah, no, genuine, like, really cool work, dude.
Wait, you can start painting with your largest brush now.
Okay.
I need to install Dan's paint job, which won't be hard because once again, Dan is using tufts to distract from the absolutely mediocre paint job that he's slapping on these horribly mangled models. Is that a metal one, Dan? Is that metal?
It's plastic.
Okay, well, that's even worse because the detail is absolutely lost under those thick gobs of paint. There's like blue pustules and green. I don't know. It's not working. The orange is horribly distracting. He's trying to go for the complementary thing, the orange and the blue, but
Yeah.
it's detracting and it's pulling the attention away from the poorly painted model.
Falling flat, yeah.
It's
It
falling
is supposed.
flat.
That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to draw attention away from the poorly painted model. You just said it. You're right.
The bot thought my why of typing Wib's local time was a link. I mentioned Wib was doing squats at 5 a.m. Yeah, Zar, our bot's weird sometimes. It'll mute people, and we often try to unmute if that's possible. It is 5 a.m. squats are Wib, 5.am. Yeah, maybe just a suspicious link, like 5.am looks like one of those weird phishing links. Doing squats at 5 a.m. is typical night out on Logan's World.
Nice.
Remember the show Bobby's World, Dan? Did you
Yeah.
ever
With
watch that?
Howie Mandel.
With Howie Mandel?
Yeah. Yeah. I know about some Bobby's World, boy.
That's my shit. I grew up watching that. Mazu Songfox says, you know, Wib, you're lucky you don't do like construction level painting, so your biggest brush isn't a foot wide. Yeah, I've got some big brushes I don't keep in this room for that reason. I've got some like 4-inch like big canvas brushes that I have quite a bit. Lynn Squigly said everyone loves 5-inch squats. Absolutely.
Hells yeah, you do.
Absolutely. With the cheer, 25 bits. Thank you for that, Lynn.
Thank you for the cheers.
Lynn's been doing a lot, donating bits and subs and stuff.
Yeah, awesome.
Lynn is
Thank you
very
so
generous
much.
being.
Thank you.
Thank you for being so generous. And being
Thank
so
you for
cool.
being a friend.
Can I stop using this godforsaken brush now?
Bennett, thanks for the follow.
He's just gonna keep singing. He's not gonna answer you.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't hear the question. What was the question?
Can I stop using this godforsaken brush that's useful for nothing at this point? Well, alright then.
Yeah,
I
sure,
wasn't
whatever.
looking at the time.
Bennett's only following so I can chat in chat. Thank you. I don't know if that's an insult or not, but thank you for the follow. Either way.
Yeah, thanks
My
for.
impulse control is low, and I like giving people things. That's the kind of people we want, Lynn. Thank you. If you have more impulsive friends that like giving things away, please send them our way. We seem to have a lot of them in chat, and I think that's fantastic.
I can say one thing for the Snipe and Wib audience is that they are ridiculously generous, and I am constantly like blown away by them. That's not just like blowing smoke up their asses or anything. Like legitimately, it is terrifying how generous they are.
I like terrifyingly generous people. Where's my brush?
People
go?
are nice. Overall, people.
People
are just generally
can be nice, and we like that. We like.
I think people by default are nice, and it's the odd shit that gives everybody a bad name.
Yeah.
Psychosis, thanks to that gift sub. Our good friend Psychosis, who gives us a lot of minis to paint. The blind box we did last Tuesday were from him. That Dan broke live in front of his very eyes. L gave out 5 subs. Thank you for that, L. Huge friend of the show.
Oh,
L. Shout out to all the peeps. Percival, if you're out there, thank you to everybody that does the things because y'all keep the show running.
yeah, you keep us
Literally,
going.
it's you guys. It's you guys that do this.
I mean,
Low impulse control and
you and I
Warhammer
do
go
it.
hand in hand.
We're the
Yes.
ones.
Yeah, they need us, Dan. We're the talents. We're the talent. We're the face.
I mean,
Rich
technically,
Willie says-
I'm the talent, and you're just.
I just show up with you. Yeah,
You're just
I'm
kind of
the-
here, riding my coattails.
I'm like the guy that dances with Mighty Mighty Boss Stones, just like on the side.
Yeah.
Do you know where that come from?
Where it comes from? Maybe like
'Cause
that.
the basic-
Like, that's just skanking. Like
The,
that.
no, the guy in the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones who just dances.
I assume it's just their friend that like couldn't play an instrument.
No, he was like he was too young to get into a gig one time, and they were like, and they saw him, and he was like, yeah, I can't get in, because he was like, I think it was like say a 21 show, and he was 20.
Sure, yeah.
And they were basically like, hey, he's in the band, so he can come in. And
Right.
he's and they're like, well, if you're in the band, you got to do something. So he just danced on stage, and then they just thought that was cool, so he just became
That's
part of the
awesome.
band.
And he's been doing it for 40 years.
Yes.
That's incredible. Didn't they just break up like this year? Or not, or
yeah.
you know, stop making music, I guess.
Yeah, they did.
I feel like that was in the news.
Although it was one of those things where like a lot of the people were like, yeah, after hearing the last album, yeah, it was probably for the best.
Let me scroll up
Ouch.
here. I've given Wib at least 3 Gunpla kits, just like push them into his hands. I am honestly kind. Awesome. I've never built one. Maybe I built like a push fit one when I was like 10. That probably doesn't count.
They're really good
quality now. Yeah, they look awesome.
The cool thing about them is like you have like some of the modern fancier ones that they have like an internal skeleton.
Yeah,
that is like articulated,
and they all move. Yeah, like all the panels open and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Like it's one of those things.
And the people that like paint them, like you can dress them up like with a nice paint job too.
Oh yeah. Although I kind of like the bare plastic look. It like really works because obviously they're based on like things from anime, so it like matches the kind of cell shading look.
And they color the plastic a lot, right? Like it'll come in the colors that you want it to be. Like parts. Sorian says the use of a subs giveaway is now just non-existent. Use of a subs giveaway. Is it? Oh, why? Because there's so many subs? No, there's not that many. There's like 117 subs right now.
Yeah, we have
a lot, but still, those are good. Zoizu says, "Oh, I found that amazing model Dan painted last week. That Anubis Egyptian jackal. It was from Big Miniature World and not the Owlbear Factory."
No, I bought it at Owlbear Factory. It is not one of their miniatures.
Yeah, provided by Owlbear.
Yeah, no, they printed. Owlbear Factory printed it for me.
Jesus Fish added a minute of overtime, which very generous, very generous. Let me see here. Very specific question from Sorian Buckle.
Weird. Here we go.
Have you ever fell face first into a urinal? I don't. Is this leading into something? Is this a trap? I'm trying to think of all the outcomes of this answer. The answer is no. I never have. No, the answer is no. I haven't. I would love to know what that's about, though. Andrew Chug-a-Lug, I got a little bit of drink left. A little bit of.
I've never fallen face first into a urinal. I can honestly say that no, I've never fallen face first into a urinal. Is that something that's happened to you?
Yeah, I don't know. I need context. Sorian, why in the shit did you ask me that? I want to know. Let's see here. I hope not. Those are hard as hell. Asking the important questions. As an example of how poor impulse control and Warhammer go hand in hand, I'm actively debating whether or not I can pay my auto insurance this month if I also buy an entire 2 years. No, goddamn, buy your auto. No, dude, and I'm not gonna shit on anybody, but please, it drives me insane when I see on Facebook all the time, like, hey, I gotta pay my bills. Somebody buy my Warhammer army. Like, dude, like, come on, like, how do you get to that point? Like, just don't buy the shit. I don't know.
Not everybody's got the same kind of money you do, Andrew.
No, not that, but like to buy all the Warhammer shit while you have those needs. I don't buy a lot of Warhammer shit. I don't know, man. It's like it's not bad having. I'm gonna stop talking. Lynn Squiggly said, "Get a comment from guest Wib. Compliment Lynn."
Do it,
Lynn. I am endlessly astounded by the level of creativity that you have. Like, you'll go from like, oh, I'm going to be doing a comic today, like I'm going to be writing a comic, and then it'll be like, oh no, now I'm designing a game, and then it'll be, now I'm learning how to draw so I can ink my own comics.
Nice.
It is astounding how you sort of so easily, or it appears easy anyway. Like it looks effortless, I guess.
Effortless.
A true Renaissance person.
Damn.
To go from one thing to another. Genuinely impressive.
We're doing it over here. Look
That's
at this.
That's legit. All the other people got compliments from you. They're punching the air right now. They're like, oh, you fucking insulted me, and then you're giving legit ones out to Lynn. Lots of
I gave legit ones to people. It's just
I know. Jesus Fish says, I picked up an Evangelion one that had a sprue with 3 different colors on it. Well, the sprue had 3. That's wild. you like do 3 plastic colors in the same sprue.
Oh yeah,
let's
yeah.
see here.
Kingdom does that. It's ridiculous.
Get a comment from guest. You did that. Overtime, and guest, sing a song. Do you know any other songs you can sing off the top of your head? Simple, quiet.
Quiet.
A simple, quiet song.
Sing us a
I
quiet.
guess it's 5:15 now. You can start waking people up.
Yeah, fucking scream, dude.
If
what
we
did I do
keep
last
streaming,
time?
will you go wake everybody up like live on camera? Like carry the camera in the room, like, hey, wake up!
Well, they're mostly in other flats, so I'd probably go down badly. Jesus. Okay. What other friggin' songs do I know? Jesus.
Like a fight song for like a sports team, or like.
Do I look like I care? I watch sports.
I don't know, man. Maybe.
If you ask my dad, I like football.
Sing me happy birthday. Sing happy birthday to me.
Is it your birthday?
It's not, but it can be.
Okay.
Is anybody's birthday in chat?
Damn it! I'm like sitting there going, "Oh no, that's too political. That's too political." Fuck.
Oh god.
Everything that's coming to mind is crust punk songs.
Crush punk songs?
Fuck.
Migosh says, actually, today is my birthday. How about you sing Migosh happy
Okay.
birthday? And do you know any Willow quotes from the movie
I've
Willow?
never seen Willow. Honestly.
Okay, just do happy birthday then. Just do happy birthday.
What?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Migosh. Happy birthday to you.
And somebody, Truth or Dare,
Never
go watch Willow right now.
Truth or dare him to stop painting and go
Yes.
watch Willow right now.
Time ended a while ago, but we were in overtime. You have 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
2 minutes and
left
40
on the
seconds of
clock.
overtime. Oh, good. I need to put more around the.
Let me catch up on chat. Less stuff's
Just a
going
little
on.
bit on the base edge here. Just a little bit.
Now I have myself. I can't even be in a bar yet. Too young, but I've heard stories about people being so drunk they fall into urinals face first and probably eat the pee pad. That doesn't happen.
Sometimes you're hungry. You got to go for whatever's nearby.
Yeah, you just got to eat a pee pad sometimes,
That's the
man.
grossest shit, dude. Oh my
Just
god.
eat a pee pad every once in a while.
Oh god. Everybody in chat's like wondering how the fuck you've not seen Willow. Mad Montigan, you are great.
You seem to have angered our chat.
Yeah,
sir.
you can't say, do I look like someone that watches sports, and then follow that up with, I've never seen Willow, because it doesn't jive. Something doesn't work here.
Yeah.
It doesn't add up. Something doesn't add up. You watch soccer.
Because I'm too busy watching episodes of Transformers and like kaiju movies from the 60s.
Okay, you're that kind of nerd. All right, the Transformers guy, yeah. That's cool. Look, man, sometimes you have really bad munchies. What's that about?
We're doing it.
I'm starving.
We're doing it. You know what?
Yo,
we forgive
1
you.
minute.
We
20
forgive
seconds.
you for not
I don't.
watching Willow,
And
but
Jack
I feel like
will not forget.
I feel
We'll
like you would
forgive.
like it. You would enjoy it. It's a
I
classic.
think you would,
movie.
yeah.
I do enjoy that kind of era of like fantasy and sci-fi. Like I think that's
Do you
the
have
big
Disney
thing.
Plus?
Yes.
Yeah, it's on. I assume y'all have the same content on Disney Plus because like
It is slightly different.
Disney, is it? Check it out.
I will say I am more of a sci-fi guy, which may explain why the reason I got Disney Plus was because I want to watch obviously I want to like
Ewok
catch up on
movies.
Star Wars stuff. I mostly got it so I could watch The Black Hole.
Nice. That's a classic movie.
That's a throwback.
That's a fucking weird ass movie.
I wanted
too,
to just
dude.
scream Maximilian at the top of my lungs, you know.
What a weird ass movie, and that's like it scarred a bunch of kids for life because people went to go see that thinking it was like this fun Disney movie, and it was like fucking freaky, and Ernest Borgnine's hanging out just being weird, and it's like a whole fucking thing.
It is as a movie a whole thing.
It is a whole thing, sir. Absolutely. What a weird
Warhammer
one.
Geek says UK Disney Plus is a lot of stuff that's on US Hulu.
Yeah, like
Always
the
Sunny.
Orville's on that.
That's
on our
cool.
Disney Plus. Which is good because it meant I finally got to watch it all.
Yeah, Orville's great. What a great show.
Yeah. I was
I've never
shocked
watched it because I don't like what's his nuts, the guy.
Seth
Seth
MacFarlane.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
don't like him.
You're doing
I
yourself
don't-
a disservice, sir.
if you can get past the
Is he tolerable in it or?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
if-
absolutely.
If
Okay.
you can get past the first season of it, where it does a lot of it's like they were contractually obligated to put in Family Guy jokes.
Hey, time ran up. Oh, wow.
Time
Yeah, I
is
noticed,
up.
yeah.
Having watched it.
Time is up.
We were talking about Willow. Okay,
Yeah.
everybody
Watch-
relax.
Watch it, Andrew. You'll enjoy it. It's really good, and it's only gotten better as the seasons have gone
Yeah.
on. Seriously, it is.
Orville.
Yes,
I'll check it out. Is it on
It is-
Disney
Yeah, third
Plus?
season of the Orville was great.
it's
Yeah.
on
For us
Hulu.
or Hulu? Okay.
Hulu. It is seriously like a show that, like, once you start watching, you're like, "Oh shit, I didn't see this coming," and the next thing you know, you're like crying and having existential crises and
that
asking
good?
yourself serious fucking questions. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's really good.
See,
Web
I
says
like
it's
just for me watching the commercials and knowing who's in, I'm like, oh, it's a goofy parody of Star Trek.
There's
Not that.
there's jokes.
I mean, sure, of course, but like, it's not all that all
There's-
the time.
Very
There's
serious.
whole episodes of the third season where you get to the end and you go, "Was there a joke in that episode?"
Yeah, exactly. And they
Okay.
just hit you that he is really good at bringing up like moral questions, like interesting moral dilemmas that you while the show's going on, you're asking yourself the question like, oh shit, what would I do in this situation?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Basically, a good way of looking at it is: do you like Star Trek: The Next Generation?
Yes.
Do you?
Then you will like the Orville.
Yes.
Okay. I'll check it
Yeah.
out.
Because it is just Star Trek: The Next Generation with the serial numbers filed off and a contractually obligated joke every 5 minutes in the
Yeah,
first
that's kind
season.
of what I figured. Well, wait, let me see here. Sorian's still talking about pea pads and urinals.
What is
A
this?
cinnamon. Wait, a cinnamon flavor. While I'm doing this, be sure you take a picture of your model
Oh, yeah.
and stop painting, Dan. Or are you putting it on tongue?
No, I'm just
Pushing it down.
matching it now. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Take a photograph of your model, and everybody at home, if you did it at home,
Change it to the other
photograph
screen.
your model, post it on. Yeah, it's on the screen. Take a photograph of your model. Follow the directions over there on the right side of the screen on Instagram with that hashtag. While I read this, a cinnamon flavored pea pad at that because it was red, supposedly maybe cherry flavored. You're using the word flavored. I think you mean scented. It's better than the current Star Trek. It surprised me. It started to move past parody and became even better. Yeah, everybody's hyping up Orville. I'll check it out.
Orville is really good, dude. Like, swear to
I
God.
only use Disney Plus for What We Do in the Shadows at this point, which is amazing, but it's on Hulu for us over here. And Star Wars, of course.
Sorry, one sec. I think I was somewhere better light.
It could be sorry, or it could be blood orange flavored. You're just throwing out reddish flavors that the urinal cake could be. Drop that Mothman video.
Yeah.
Book Mothman.
Flavors is an interesting term that you're using here.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that thick slice of beef right there. Oh, silver chrome ass. That's
Wow,
like
that is some ass.
The Catan, the Necron. What is it? The
Oh, what am I
Silent King
doing?
that sprinkles sugar on it. Mothman is thick. Very much so.
Ridiculous.
That's nice. I like that. I mean, that's a crack. Somebody sculpted that with care. And it's cast in metal, right? Or I guess it's aluminum and welded together. That's got to be hollow. That can't be solid. Interesting nonetheless.
Okay.
It is glorious.
Oh,
I'm
fuck,
dangerously
it
close
was
to
like,
having one of each era of blood letter majors. Which blood letter are you missing? One of the earlier ones? Zoizu, a first-time Instagram user, says, "How do I do Instagram? I want to share my work, but I don't know where to put the brush hero tag." So I'll walk you through it. And everybody else, you go on Instagram, you make a post, you select the picture that you want, the miniature that you have, and in the caption, you put the hashtag, or for anyone over the age of 30, the £, and then you write immediately after that £, the number 1. HOURHERO. The instructions are here on the window on that side next to chats. So follow those directions. Just put that in the comments, right? So just where you type your caption, you would put it where the caption goes. Instagram has the worst UI. Instagram doesn't have the worst UI. The only thing Instagram doesn't have that I don't like is that you can't zoom on pictures and it stays zoomed in. That's the worst.
I'm just going to say, as someone who's doing a post for the first time in their life, it has a bad UI.
Does it? It's got a plus sign and you pick a picture. It's nothing else to it.
The thing is, like, everything's hidden behind like a different name. So you're sitting there and you're coming into the first thing, and it's like, oh, add something to your story, and you're going, what the fuck is a story?
That's true.
That's not the UI problem. That's an education problem.
But it's like, but these things are all spread around in weird ways. So it's not like you would make your post thing be like the big thing, but like when you first made an account, there's like 15 things on the screen at one time saying you need to do this, you need to do that.
Oh yeah, like when you first started up.
Sorry, and again with the alien Mothman flavored pea pad, $1 million idea. That's where it's at. Branded urinal cakes that are also edible. We're growing just because I'm half asleep. Alien Mothman flavored pea pad, $1 million idea. I don't know what's happening. Got 2 minis done today. Good, G-Man. So selecting the picture wasn't the problem for me. It was
all right.
Here a bit. Oh, good. Goddamn, I feel so embarrassed. Excellent. We're always embarrassed. Being old sucks, and not knowing how social media works is a tragedy. Dan and I suffer from that all the time.
Fun fact: you can unlock additional post-creation features if you zoom into Tumblr by 200%. For some insane reason. It's like unlocks font options that you otherwise need HTML things to do it.
Perfect.
Is that real?
Solid. Okay. The new Bloodletter models are so good. I agree. All the new stuff that's been coming out for Chaos is excellent.
Are there new Bloodletters?
There's new...
or like the newer ones, the ones that came out last.
The newest ones? Like, are we talking Bloodletters or are we talking Berserkers? Is that a mistake? I'm thinking Berserkers. I know they brought out some like new Chaos dudes. The Slaves to Darkness. The new Slave to Darkness character was freaking awesome.
All right, let me pull this up here. Oh shit! Instagram. Good.
Shit.
I have submitted, and as I submitted, I realized that the fucking picture is slightly blurry. Fuck me.
Nice.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, Bloodthirster. Yeah, the Bloodthirster is fucking crazy.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
So if you painted along with us on the stream, we got a lot of new people here, so I'm going to tell you how this works. If you painted along, you did any sort of hobby, you drew a picture, you baked a cake, I don't give a shit what it was. If you did something while you were hanging out with the Heroes Brush Hour, whatever it is, go ahead and post it on Instagram as a post with the hashtag 1HourHero. It's the number 1, HOURHERO. I'm going to type it into chat so you can see it, and we will pull it up here and we will talk about it. We'll give you some advice if you're looking for advice.
Lynn just donated on our PayPal $4.20, so thank you, Lynn, for the donation.
Nice.
$4.20, a not inconspicuous number.
I love it.
Right, let me pull this up here.
Look at that red cron. Look at that red.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like they went red. I like that's not silver.
I like a red cron. Yeah, red cron.
I did want to go with like the obvious thing, because like it's not, you can paint like a Necron like to an okay standard if you just dry brush like lead belcher over black. So I wanted to do something a little bit different, and also because I'm a massive nerd, I wanted to kind of allude back to the previous era of Necrons where they were Chaos Androids, and I thought the red would be a little, way too If I had more time, I was thinking of actually painting some symbols on them.
They had the Chaos Star on their forehead or something like that, didn't they? Yeah, that's epic.
On the art, anyway.
Yeah.
But
I love how the guns look like giant syringes. Like he's about to give you a fucking injection or something.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Then we got Dan's model here. Well, Dan's gonna start the vote. So we see Dan's Plague Bearer here.
Yeah, look at that guy.
Pretty nice. Came out pretty good. I like it.
That's good. That's good. Like
it's got the tusk.
It's got a lot more like.
I think the horns are really selling it for me. I think the horns and the sword really pull it together.
Yeah, little nice. Blue on there. The hot beef injection, says me. Gosh, that's an interesting thing to say. All right, let me start this. Let me start a poll here. So it's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. You get to vote for who you think has the best mini in the speed paint tonight, and I am going to start a poll, and it's going to be up here in a minute, and it is going to say Wib Necron, Wib Classic Necron. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say Dan Plague Bearer. And I'm going to start the poll right now. The poll is up for 5 minutes. Go to the top of your chat. You're going to see that you can vote. click on
Little
that
drop
bad
down.
boy, give a vote. There's a little drop down. You get 1 vote for free, but you can use channel points and bits to buy more votes if that's something that really fucking gets you going. We appreciate it. Spend all your bits.
I do appreciate a democratic system that has built-in corruption. Like, it saves time.
Good.
At the end of the
We're
day.
just going
Yes.
corrupt from the start, so there's no question.
Not accidental. Yes, it's built into our constitution when we made this.
Yeah.
Wib is absolutely dominating Dan. So here's Dan's model, just for reference.
Yeah, am I being
Dan's
dominated already? Okay, yeah, it's
very
10 to
beautiful
5.
model.
It's 10 to 5, but it can come back. It can come back around.
And here's the
I
I
note.
legitimately really like your model, Dan. So
Thank you.
like,
If that means a lot.
I really like, because you've got a lot more like different colors popping out there, so it gives a lot more kind of contrast and depth to the model. Whereas mine's kind of just this kind of flat red. This is not me talking you out of voting for me, because I am amazing. But
I had a lot of fun with it. I did like a lot of grays and greens, and then I started to go blues for the highlights, and then I went back in and did browns and reds for the shadows, and I had a good time just kind of sketching it out. And I did a little blue edges on my sword, so the sword itself goes from sort of a like yellowish to like a gray color, and then it's got the blue edges, and it's like, there's a lot going on.
Nice.
Let's have fun.
I like it.
I'm surprised I
Yeah,
didn't run out of time.
Okay, we got
Let's see
Jay
what we got.
Arnold did this, looks like an APC of some kind.
Yeah, I like
it's a
that.
striker, I think. Is that a striker? A little
Yeah,
6-wheel,
there you go.
8-wheel? Cool. I love it.
Look at the ass details on that plague booty, says New Painter.
Dan only paints models with bare asses.
I
And
love
paint little pink
painting
buttholes
an
on it.
ass. I'll tell you, I'm an ass man from way back, and so if a model's got an ass on it,
Oh God!
I don't paint that bad.
New painter, of
Oh
course.
my
New
God,
painter.
holy shit.
So there's a lot of layers to this. First of all,
Holy-
this is in honor of Wib Lamenters, obviously.
Oh my gosh.
But secondly, New Painter is a regular of the show. He always watches. He'll always take a photograph with the hour behind it, so you can see the proof that he painted this in an hour, because he'll take a picture with the starting time, and he will have completed it by the end.
this is why I said what I did about him. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so good. That's really
It's
fucking cool.
like an entire day to paint
checks
Elementor.
freehand with the heart and the tear.
Yeah, the checkerboard.
I'm gonna say it looks
That's
like
good.
it had a Zenithal Prime, so instantly disqualified. Absolute dog shit. Get out of
Might
here!
have
Don't
been-
come back.
Yeah, garbage.
Garbage. Get the fuck out.
How did you get
G-Man
the blue
Paints
on the
did
stomach
this.
pustules? That is it's Lorthern blue,
Andrew eat pea pad redemption win.
and then
Fuck,
there's
man.
a wash of Seraphim sepia,
I like
and
this.
then a highlight of Lorthern blue, and then I added a little bit of white into the Lorthern blue, and that's how I got the blue. That's all I did. Super easy.
This is horrifying. This little skull.
Is that Mike
spider
Lavoie?
guy. G-Man. This is G-Man.
Oh, it's G-Man. Oh, okay, that's like a
Yeah.
Mike Lavoie sort of maneuver
G-Man's
there.
encroaching on the Mike Lavoie creep
The
factor here.
creep territory.
It's
Yeah.
like a winged spider with skull feelers on it. I don't like this.
Time's running down. There's a lot of people in
I like
chat,
it.
by the way. I'm going to implore you, if you're in chat
Yeah,
right
like-
now, to go ahead and vote, because
Half the
there's-
people that are watching
there's
have voted.
18. Yeah, there's still
Go
half
on
of you out
chat.
there
There's a
that
little
haven't
chevron,
voted.
a little down arrow. You
can
tap
hear
on
my
it.
voice.
If you're on your phone, it's at the top. If you're
Go
on PC,
vote.
it's on next to chat. You hit it, and
You have a
can
corrupting
vote.
influence.
It's free to vote.
That's correct.
It's free to vote.
It says Zenithal Prime that gives me my strength, says New Painter. Lynn Squiggly, gotta go to sleep. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you for joining us, Lynn Squiggly. It was awesome to have you on here. Thank you so much. You're amazing. I like
Let's see
you.
here. I have neither an Instagram nor any minis I could paint. Oh, well, get on that. Come on.
Yeah. I also did the Fishman behind him. More photos in the post if you're interested, says G-Man. There's a Fishman.
Yeah, I went through them. Oh, no, this guy. Okay, cool.
See, I was thinking that was going to be one of the old manfish that GW did, and now is currently put out by War Games Foundry.
Yeah, and I know about that too from watching the video.
From the show? Yeah.
In case you haven't noticed, that series is mostly just a collection of weird obsessions I get.
No, it's really interesting to see like what kind of things sort of like came out first, and then all of a sudden like we just like disappear. Like we're making this cool, and we're not doing that. That was a big mistake. Let's fucking.
Is
move on.
this Zoizu? Is this your first post? Is this it?
Is that the
I need
Joyce
to know.
post? Of
Yeah,
a,
the account is Zulzoton.
Yeah. Is that red or is it orange? Wib!
Wib, congratulations.
Wib,
You won by
congratulations.
3 votes. A
Hey,
close
okay,
one.
it came together a little closer at the
A
end.
close
That's
one.
all right.
But
Wib
a winner nonetheless.
A speed
Uh,
paint competition.
His ill-gotten gains. You know what that means now, right?
Gotten.
All the things you have to do when you win.
I have not been informed of this.
We'll send you the packet. There's a lot of documents you need to sign and things.
Okay. I'll go through the appropriate paperwork, sign the
Yeah.
forms.
Congratulations. It could have happened to a nicer guy. Like, honestly, he did it. It's
Legitimately,
orange
I am quite proud of myself because I am notoriously slow at painting.
Yeah.
I have not painted anything in an hour since I was like 13.
That's fantastic, man.
Happy to bring you back.
Yeah, even like I think the quickest things I've painted recently is doing Battlefleet Gothic stuff because that's like 90% dry brushing.
Yeah.
But if I'm painting an actual model, like it takes me I go if I'm going to paint a model, that's a day for me.
You'll always be surprised at what you can accomplish whenever you speed paint in an hour. And I think the thing is, a lot of people don't challenge themselves to do a speed paint because there's no reason to. Like, you're just sitting there.
Yeah, it's scary to think about it, but when you're being watched by 40 people and having the whole time, it's a lot easier.
It's not that.
And you can't watch old episodes of Deep Space Nine whilst you're speed painting because you got to concentrate.
Yeah. Fucking love Deep Space Nine. Good call out. Anyway,
Wib gatekeeping Battlefield Gothic models. Cool model. Wib, did you have fun? Did you enjoy it?
I did. This was a lot of fun. I did really enjoy it. Like, thank you very much for having me on. It was a lot of fun.
Would you come back a second time?
I would come back a second time.
Nice.
Where I would have to actually remember songs that exist in the universe.
Songs that exist
in this universe,
and not sit there and go, oh no, wait, no, that's a band. I can't repeat any of the lyrics on my stream.
These are awful. Yeah, man. So here's the deal, Wib. We have a thing where if you come on the show twice and you challenge me and you challenge Andrew, you can come on for a third time and host the show.
You get to do what I did. Just hang out and call out chat.
That's the thing.
And make fun of Dan the whole time.
That's part of our deal. So
that sounds like a good deal. That sounds like a good deal. Do I get access to like the Heroes Brush Hour Lounge and get like 50% off drinks?
There's a green room. You'll get bottled water and blue M&Ms and stuff. Yeah.
Is it like a care package? Where I get like some spring.
We send them out, but nobody's ever gotten them yet. They get lost in the mail. Customs,
Speaking as someone who's currently having a long, protracted argument with the Royal Mail, I understand this.
All right.
Dan, are you searching for a victim?
I am searching for a victim right now. I got to find somebody that feels just right. I like to find people that don't really have any viewers.
Take your time. So just a reminder to everybody, Wib included, and everyone else, if you enjoy what we do, if you like this, if this has been fun in any capacity, please spread the word. Share links, tag people. If there's a guest you think we need to bring on, like a big time, YouTuber or something, tag them and be like, hey, you should show up on the show because we like to have guests on, and Dan and I just don't know a lot of people. So
I know everyone. God damn it!
Send them our way. And we would love to get them on. But word of mouth is a big deal, and we think that more people being here makes the show better because more redemption. It is a wackier show.
It is genuinely hard to because there's basically zero discoverability on Twitch, so it's really hard to get out there with Twitch. So if you didn't enjoy it, and if you are here because of me. Also, what's wrong with you? But also,
follow. Fuck you if you're here for him. Yeah.
I'm British. I'm not used to good things happening or compliments or anything. So I just assume it's all part of an elaborate trap to give me a higher tax rate.
Excellent.
Amazing. We're gonna raid Skeletal Steve-O. And I'm going to say thank you to all the viewers. Thank you, Andrew, my wonderful co-host. And thank you, Wib. I'm a huge fan of you, man. So thanks for hanging out and being here. And we would love to get you back.
Say goodnight, Wib.
Good night, Wib.
Woo, woo. Let's raid.